Hi, I'm Angie, and you're watching Dante's Vaccination.
Now check this out. If any of you guys want to learn how to speak and read the original biblical Hebrew words, I want you to go over to zionlawschool.org. You will receive an overview of Phoenician Hebrew, grammar, parts of speech, nouns, verbs, prepositions, etc. This brother that founded this website, he's a doctor and he's a neighbor of mine, at least in a neighboring country. Because you know I live in Thailand and he lives in Vietnam. Now he's also selling 3 books, and each book that you buy comes with free online live courses. He has Phoenician Hebrew 101, I Can Read, and 911 Iber Yath Rescue. So if you want to learn more about your roots and you want to learn how to speak the original biblical Hebrew language, I want you guys to go over to zionlawschool.org. Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So while the majority of the mainstream media in America are so afraid to touch on this topic, Teddy Atlas was bold enough to come out and try to tackle it. But it may have backfired. And this is the reason why a lot of other media members, especially old media members, have not addressed it, because it's very, very hard to refute the evidence and the facts that exist when it comes to this glove scandal and the whole investigation with UCOD when it comes to Tyson Fury. And the farmer that has accused Tyson Fury of trying to bribe him with 25,000 pounds so that he could lie to UCOD and tell them that he sold Tyson Fury, or Tyson Fury and Huey Fury, some wild boar that was contaminated with steroids. So Teddy Atlas, he did his best. I mean, he tried. He tried his best to make Tyson Fury look good, but at the end of the day, all Teddy Atlas gets is an E for effort. So let's get into what Teddy Atlas had to say about this whole situation. He talked about the UCOD investigation and he talked about the glove scandal. Now, surprisingly, when it comes to the investigation with Tyson Fury trying to pay off this farmer to lie to UCOD, Teddy Atlas, he thought the whole excuse of wild boar being the reason why he failed the test was a joke from the beginning. He said Tyson Fury should have been able to come up with a better excuse than that. So really, he's admitting that he believes did lie when it comes to him testing positive for PEDs. Okay, so now we get into the glove scandal. Now, when it came to the glove scandal, once again, Teddy Atlas, he was trying to find ways to tell the truth, but not make Tyson Fury look bad in the process. And this is exactly what he said. He said, even if he did cheat and get away with it, the cheating didn't really help him out that much in the fight. And he started talking about how Deontay Wilder, he needs to work on his craft, go back to the drawing board, etc., 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 etc. So basically, Teddy Atlas's point is, as long as you're not really effective in cheating, what's wrong with doing it? That's pretty much, he's basically condoning cheating as long as you're not that good at doing it. I mean, let me ask you a question. If a guy went out attempting to rob a bank, but he was completely unsuccessful, he didn't get any money, he didn't kill anyone, he ended up running out and going home and acting like it never happened, you think he's still going to go to prison? Absolutely, right? The cops and the judges and the jury, they're not going to say, well, you know, he wasn't successful at robbing the bank, so why should we throw him in jail? Why should he be guilty? You know, it didn't help him get any money. If it didn't help him get the money he wanted, why are we throwing him in jail? Let's let him go home. Guys, that's not the way the law works. That's not the way the rules work. I keep telling you guys, it doesn't matter how successful a person was in cheating. If you cheated, you cheated. We keep seeing these people defending Tyson Fury saying, well, he beat the hell out of Deontay Wilder. He beat him and you guys need to just live with it, etc., etc. Once again, if you notice the narrative of everyone defending Tyson, none of them, at least 90% of them, are not really debunking or refuting the evidence. They're just basically saying what Teddy Atlas just said. Okay, Yeah, he probably did cheat, but he's a better boxer, and Deontay Wilder is trash. Guys, when someone cheats in the ring, talking about Tyson Fury cheating and talking about Deontay Wilder getting his ass whooped are two entirely different conversations. Tyson Fury cheating has absolutely nothing to do with Deontay Wilder. Just like that video I played for you guys, or the video I made the other day where I showed you guys clips of Luis Resto, a Puerto Rican fighter who actually, him and his cheating trainer, Panama Lewis, they had padding removed from the gloves. After the gloves were investigated in the dressing room, they got past the investigation and still had tampered gloves. Punched this man in the head for 12 rounds, damn near with nothing but hand wraps and knuckles. And probably to not that many people's surprise, Luis Resto, he actually won the fight. Now, when you watch that fight, you can tell that Resto is a better fighter than Billy Collins. He's more skilled than Billy Collins. But does that matter anymore? Once you find out that Luis Resto actually cheated? Of course it doesn't matter. You think there was anyone saying after that fight, "Oh, so what? He kicked Billy Collins' ass. You seen that great jab that Luis Resto had? You seen that footwork he was using?" None of that matters anymore if you cheated, right? Now, before I continue, let me go ahead and show that love to my man real quick. Now, I want to introduce my man Lock 12 to you guys. He's an artist and he has some serious heat on his SoundCloud. And the reason why I say serious heat, because he ain't just rapping, he's got a serious message. So I want you guys to show that love, man. Show that love by going on SoundCloud, following his page, and checking out his music. I'll put the link in the description box. So back to Teddy Atlas and what he said. You know, guys, this is so ironic because this is reminiscent of when Manny Pacquiao was refusing to take the Olympic-style random drug testing with Floyd Mayweather. Remember, guys, it was a 50-50 split that was offered to both Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, he agreed to all of Manny Pacquiao's demands because they both had demands. The only person that didn't agree to the demands was Manny Pacquiao. And because of that, we never got the fight in 2008 when they both first negotiated the fight. Following that, Freddie Roach, Manny Pacquiao's own trainer, he actually came out and made a hell of an admission, which it was an interview that I did with him. It was a roundtable where we were actually interviewing Freddie Roach when he said this. By the way, you can still watch this on my channel. Just go on YouTube and go to the search engine and just type in Freddie Roach admits, and you'll see my video pop up. Freddie Roach, he's wearing a green shirt. So I bring all this up because it was clear that Manny Pacquiao's biggest supporters here in America, like the Grand Wizard of the decafs, Jim Lampley and Larry Merchant. Jim Lampley, he actually went on a radio show. And this is so under the radar. A lot of people don't even know about this. But he went on a radio show around this time, and he had the audacity to defend Manny Pacquiao even if he was taking steroids. This is the analogy that Jim Lampley used on this radio show. He said, you know, it's no different than an opera singer, you know, gargling some solution in their throat before they sing. You're still a great singer. You're still a great singer regardless if you take that or not. That doesn't take away from how great of an opera singer you already are. This is the analogy that Jim Lampley used in defense of Manny Pacquiao taking PEDs. That's pretty much the same thing that Teddy Atlas just said. Even if he did cheat and got away with it, he's still a good fighter, and he's still a better fighter than Deontay Wilder. I keep telling you guys, that Hope Insurance is the best damn insurance in the world, guys. You can get away with anything. Imagine that. You can actually cheat in the sport and people accept it. At least the people that support them, they accept it. They don't even care if you cheated. Because once again, this win is so rare. See, that's the way they're looking at it. This win is so rare. There's no way they're going to try to tarnish this win, tarnish this moment. History repeats itself, guys. It's just done differently, but history repeats itself. You can go all the way back to the early 1900s, 1908, when Jack Johnson was the first black heavyweight champion of the world. And when he beat the great white hope, Jim Jeffries, Jack Johnson knocked out Jim Jeffries and they stopped recording. They tried to cover up the whole win. I mean, just think about this for a second. This is something that was caught on camera. Imagine all the other stuff that was covered up outside of boxing, not even just boxing. So I'm gonna wrap this video up. I could keep going on. That's a deep conversation. That conversation will be more for when we bring the radio show back. But anyway, man, to wrap this video up, Teddy Atlas, all he did was prove our point. Because all we've been saying from the beginning is Tyson Fury cheated. We never said, you've never heard me say, he didn't beat Deontay Wilder's ass, he didn't dominate Deontay Wilder. If you go back and you watch my post-fight video right after Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder, I completely praised Tyson Fury for everything that he did. The video is still up. You know why? Because this was before we found out about the glove scandal, right? So for you to sit here and say, yeah, he beat his ass, etc., I have no problem with that. We have no problem with that. What we have a problem with is justice being served. And the more they try to hide it, the bigger this story becomes. So I'm gonna get ready to wrap this video up and work on my next Tyson Fury video. That's all I got for now, and I'm on to the next one.
A salute to Dante's Boxing Nation and the entire DBN family. What this brother is doing for new YouTube content creators is phenomenal. The brother has been promoting my channel, and just in a couple of days, he has drawn multiple subscribers. So once again, thank you to Dante's Boxing Nation and the entire DBN family. If you want to grow your channel, if you want to promote your business or what you have going on, Dante's Boxing Nation is the platform where you want to be. This brother really cares about his people. Salute again to you, Dante, and the entire DBN Nation. And with that, family, remember, fear no man but God, baby. No man but God. Tank Commander Zulu, signing out.
I want to shout out my man Rodriguez Jackson. He's an author. He has 3 books on Amazon right now. And he has a little something for everybody because one of the books is for kids. He has Poetic Drama, Poetry Stew, and Kids Magic. So if you guys are readers and you're looking for some new good stuff to read, go ahead, go to Amazon, pick up one of these books. It's always good to support a brother that's doing something positive. So I'll go ahead and put the Amazon link in the description box.
What's up, DBN family? It's your boy Nate Drink checking in and asking you for your support of my channel at Nate Drink 1 and also of my show channel, A Drink of Wisdom, which is comprised of myself, Jay Wise, and Cody Ward. We drop new episodes of this show every Wednesday and Friday around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember, make tomorrow better than today and make today better than yesterday. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna holler at you until next time, baby.